Hello and welcome to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today is my 20th review and I decided to let people on Instagram vote for what I would be reviewing. So I gave them the choice of the Mortlach 18-year-old, which is the smaller bottle, the Balvenie Portwood 21-year-old, the Glenmorangie Signet and the Octomore 7.3, which won. So today for my 20th review I'll be doing Octomore 7.3. which is bottled at a staggering 63% ABV. So it's definitely strong. It's peated. It's got 169 parts per million of peat in the bottle. I'm not sure how they measure that. I'm not sure if they measure it when they're smoking it or if they measure it once it's been aged in the cask. I'm not sure. It's only 5-year-old. It's quite a young whiskey. It comes from Bruichladdich distillery in Islay. And I'm not sure about the story. I should have actually asked them in the distillery, but someone told me, I can't remember who, that Bruichladdich basically pioneered Octomore, or they created Octomore because they got a bit of stick from maybe the whisky community because their whisky wasn't as peated as the other Islay whiskies. So they decided to come out with the Octomore and basically blow everyone out of the water with how peated these whiskies are. I might be wrong, I might be making that up, that might be complete bull, but for some reason I feel like someone's told me that. We visited Bruichladdich distillery back June last year, I believe, when we were in Islay, and unfortunately the distillery was on the quiet season, I believe they call it, so they weren't actually doing much in the distillery and they weren't actually doing any tours. However, they still gave us some drams to taste. Quite a few drams to taste, which was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that. We didn't even go on a tour, but they let us taste some drams at the bar free of charge. There was a few that we tried. The Octomores were a couple of them. I believe I tried the 6.3, is it? I'm not sure. We tried a few and I remember the 7.3 sticking out for some reason. So I ended up buying a 7.3 maybe 6 months down the line from the Green Welly stop. Yeah, it's a big whiskey, it's loud, it's a really loud whiskey, there's a lot of peat in there, and also that 63%, quite a lot. So we'll get down to the nose, down to the palate and the finish. Quite excited, if you can't tell, it is a big one. Really sharp, the peat, I don't know how to describe this, almost clean cutting. The peat's just slicing through. It's a real sharp nose. Really earthy. Once again, it's that peat. There's dirty mud, maybe wet mud. I suppose all mud's dirty, but a kind of real wet mud, a real slushy kind of mud smell. As if you're walking through a field and the mud's kind of not dissipating, the mud's squishing. It's getting pushed down from your boots and it's all squidgy. There's that kind of smell. There's also fruity notes there, orchard fruits. And kind of citrus surface wipe, like I think I said before, I think I don't know if in America they have lemon pledge. I know that's from Family Guy though. Lemon pledge. But yeah, kind of citrus cleaning wipe. It is really sharp. There's maybe some coffee cake as well. Yeah. That's what I'm getting, a real peaty, earthy, fruity though, real sharp nose. And a 9 out of 10 for the nose. We'll get down to the palate. That's good. It's real nice. It's oily, it's buttery. There's grapefruit there, a nice souring fruit. There's something menthol, slightly minty. There's a campfire smoke. Yeah, nice roasted kind of campfire smoke. Popcorn, I feel like I can taste popcorn there. Maybe that's on the back of that kind of oily, buttery taste. Yeah, I would say popcorn. There's an almost, I don't know how to describe, there's an almost Bruichladdich stamp to this whiskey. Or an Isla stamp. There's the sea salt. I wouldn't say there's seaweed, there's sea salt. It's not, there's peat, but it's not a medicinal peat. It's not, I think, Ardbeg, your Lagavulin, and your Lefroy, they're kind of the THP they need, that real medicinal peat. This isn't like that, this is more kind of an earthy, kind of grassy, dirty peat. It's real nice. There's also pear on the back of the palate here. Pear kind of pushes through. For me, a 9 out of 10. It's brilliant. It really is a really nice whiskey. It's a bold, very bold whiskey. The finish, I'll take another drink just to coat my mouth again. If it wasn't such a high percentage of alcohol, this would be my go-to whiskey. I drink this every day, but seeing as how it's 63%, it's a lot. The finish, once again, oily. There's a peat tanginess coming through. It really does coat the mouth. It's all over the mouth. It's created once again a kind of film layer all over the mouth. Something sweet. I'm not sure what that is, but there is a real sweetness to this finish. It's really long. It's a nice, loud, big, in-your-face finish. You're not going to forget this whiskey anytime soon. I'm probably going to be tasting this for the rest of the day. It's constant. This finish is ongoing. It keeps going. It's almost everlasting. But yeah, it's in your face. It's big. It's bright. It's sort of like this t-shirt. One of the reasons I wore this t-shirt today. It's big. It's bold. It's in your face. Honestly, a really nice whiskey with an excellent finish. For me, a 10 out of 10 for the finish. I think the finish is the best thing about this whiskey. Brilliant. Really good. Overall, I'd give this Octomore 7.3 a 9.3 out of 10. It's outstanding. It's I think this is the highest I've rated a whiskey, 9.3 out of 10. I think the highest I've been before is 9. It is outstanding. It's in your face. It's tasty. I've got water here. I'm going to add a little water to it to try it. I'm pouring a little bit more. As you can see, I've not really had much of it. I only tend to bring this out on special occasions or when real whiskey kind of enthusiasts are over, people who really enjoy whiskey. It's a nice bottling. I love the frosted glass effect. Bruichladdich, I've done this before, and also the shape of the bottle is quite unique. It's everything about this whiskey is really nice. I'll try it with a little water. To be honest, I drink this straight. I've said before, I think I said in my last review with the Kilkerran 8-year-old, I do sometimes prefer cask strength neat. It just depends what the whiskey is, or how you receive the whiskey. So I'll try it with a little water. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it, because I've actually never tried it with water before. We'll give it 1 to start with. Give it 2. I think 1 more. So, by my science, I reckon 63%. I've probably brought it down to, God knows, 53%? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many drops of water changes it. It's a lot smokier now on the nose, which is weird with the additional water. There wasn't a lot of smoke previous on the nose. I've got the campfire smoke in the taste. However, smoke coming through in the nose now, which I am surprised about. I thought that would have kind of relinquished any smoke. The peat's a lot tamer. It's a lot sweeter. It's really sweet. So, distilled, matured, and bottled, unchill filtered and colouring free at Bruichladdich Distillery. I was just trying to read what had been done in, what casks. Yeah, it's quite sweet. I'm getting a kind of dusty smell now with the addition of water. I think I prefer it without the water, on the nose anyway. So that popcorn flavour I was getting, I'd say it's now more toffee popcorn. It's quite sweet. The butter's still there, the oily kind of buttery melted butter feel or taste is still there. Apricot skins or apricot peel, that's what I'm picking up now on the palate. Yeah. Changes it quite dramatically for the nose, and the palate's not too different, but there are some kind of different flavours there. Like I said, apricot peels, and there was orchard fruit before the addition of water. Yeah, I think the nose has been changed up more with the smoke coming through. I was not expecting the smoke to be that dominant coming through with the addition of water. The palate's not changed up too much. May need to add more water to try it. The finish, I feel like the addition of water is kind of ruined the finish a little. The finish is it's medium. It's more medium now. It's not as bold. It's not as loud. So I'd say for me, they're definitely better without the water. I'm not going to rate it with the water because I feel like it's not going to do it any justice. But yeah, it's a superb whiskey. I think I bought this whiskey for £160 or thereabout. I think some places it's discontinued now. I think some places you can pick it up for £165. If you've got the money, I would definitely recommend it. Or even if you see it in a bar, or if you see it anywhere, or if you go to Bruichladdich, ask them for the 7.3. It's been a personal favourite of mine from the Octomore range. We tried a few, like I said, in Bruichladdich, and the 7.3 was the one that stood out to me. There's been 9.3 possibly. There's been different releases since then that I've not tried, so I couldn't comment on them. But this is, I think I had the 8.3 at the time, but 7.3 really stood out to me for some reason. Once again, if you've enjoyed the content, please do subscribe. So good. If you've got any feedback, please do leave it in the comments. I've been Stuart. This has been a nice, loud, bold Octomore. Whiskey Whims. I'll see you later.